As the Fresh Start Worlds finally calmed down to the point of non-existent content for PvP and just another gold farming operation by the majority of the player base, I struggled to continue my series over in those worlds. However, back in 2020 and 2021, I used to make a bunch of videos every few months peeking in the 2K and 2200 worlds, preying on the most unsuspecting high-level players who are doing wilderness bosses, revenants, and other wilderness activities. Since only a limited number of players could actually access these worlds, most people think that they're safe and won't be touched, resulting in them bringing a ton of risk or staying longer than they normally would. Today, we're going to go back to the high total worlds and we're going to absolutely feast on the highest players in the game. But before we get into that, I just want to take a minute to tell you guys that we will be doing another Dragonclaw giveaway in this video. So if you like my content and enjoy this video, just be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave your username in the comment section below. I'm going to be selecting one lucky comment to win a free pair of Dragonclaws, and that lucky person could be you. Now then, let's roll out. To start off today's journey, I figured we'd give it a go at some wilderness bosses and see what we can find. Cheeky little Opal Bolt spec to finish off the first kill, and unfortunately this guy had absolutely nothing on him apart from his ethers, so 420k loot. What on earth is this guy doing? I haven't seen someone use Verax in the 2k world on Venenatis since like 2015. What an outdated setup. We took this guy in the Verax down for 800k loot, much more than the first guy, so even though he wasn't using a crossbow, it's definitely still worth it. I love when PVM monsters work to my advantage. What's going on with all these Venenatis killers though? It's like they're banking every loot. This guy had nothing on him except ether once again. Oh my god, I came back here about an hour later and I found this same guy that I just killed with the help of Venenatis, and we're gonna try and get him the exact same way. This guy literally has the reaction time of a fruit fly. At least had a couple loots on him this time, but still only 400k loot. It has been a long time since I hunted PVMers in the 2k worlds, and since then I totally forgot that the Revenant bosses have been added, so I'm gonna go and check some of these servers and find people killing the bosses. They're usually an extremely high risk, and especially since they're in the caves and it's single way combat, they usually have a lot of loot on them as well. One Rev Boss Hunter down, and finally we got a pretty decent loot, 1.4 mil, including an Amulet of Avarice, and we're definitely going to be checking out some more of the Rev Caves. While I was exploring the Rev Caves, I came across this guy that had 2 or 3 accounts, all with a very similar username, and anytime I would attack any of them, they would run and tank in the exact same specific way. A lot of them were high agility, using the obstacles to their advantage, and they camped prey magics that I had almost no opportunity to get them on a full TB. A friend of mine that I was PKing down here with told me that he saw one of the guy's alt accounts AFK in the middle of the Revenant Orcs with Protect from Magic on. He was probably banking on one of his other accounts, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to try and get a sneaky kill. We are not off to a great start. I accidentally just used all my special attack. That kill could not have happened any more perfectly. With the final blow, we did manage to smite him, and we picked up a big 30 mil crossbow. We also got all of his dragon hides, his supplies, his loot, his gear, and even his amulet of avarice, and this is so far the biggest PK we've gotten in this video. A couple of weeks ago, Eevescape hosted another RuneScape Battle Royale, and thankfully me and Elliot14 were once again partnered up. Part of our strategy was using the Wilderness Slayer dungeon since it's been heavily updated for better drops, and I figured that some end game players might be collecting Slayer points here on Wilderness tasks, and so I went to go and check it out. Ooh, big 42 to finish him off with the Fire Surge. We also picked up 2 Laren keys, and that was actually some pretty decent loot. I didn't expect to find anybody at the Abbey Demons, but maybe this is actually a hotspot. I'm going to check here more often. Quick side note, I live stream every single day over on Twitch, so if you're enjoying the content, make sure to come and check out the live streams at twitch.tv/abyss. Link is down below in the description or on the screen. Now, let's get back to the wilderness content. The combos there at the end were just too much. I'm honestly pretty impressed that I managed to tank until I had completely 0 food left. There was absolutely nothing that I could do. I had bad RNG at the end. Confident that if I made it to single, I would have been able to freeze DD and hug somebody around the tree, fight back, or just find another way to get away. But at the end of the day, can't really do much about the freeze RNG, and good game to them. Congrats on the stream snipe. I wanted to continue checking the Abbey Demon spot because I thought that it was a decent PK spot that I've never actually explored before. But now that I'm doing this all on live stream, it's really easy for anybody that has the skill requirement to come and snipe me since there's only a couple worlds to choose from. Decided to re-gear. I'm going to be doing a hit mission, quick in and out, sweep the worlds, and then we bounce. After that, I don't know where we're going, but let's see if we can find anything down here within the next 30 seconds. what I'm talking about. Quick in and out, and the mission was a success. We ended up locking down this kill for a total of 1 mil loot. We even got his full cannon. Not sure why he picked that back up. I switched over to Ancient Magics because I was PKing deeper in the caves, and I ran into this Voider who was also PKing up by the Revenant Dragons. In the 2K worlds, there can only be one of us, so it's going to come down to whoever wins this fight. Cheeky little switch back to the Ancient God Sword, and we whacked him out as the blood splatted, and we ended up getting him for a pretty nice set. Don't really come across too many of these guys, but when you do, it's always super rewarding. And don't think that just because I haven't uploaded in about 4 weeks that I forgot that we have a giveaway to do. We have 219 comments on our previous video, and it looks like someone by the name of SanderB45 is our winner. Arsonist Killers 15,000. Listen up, brother. All you got to do is follow one of the links down below in the description. Message me on either Twitter, Instagram, Discord, or come to my Twitch live streams to claim your prize, and I will be holding it for you, so just do that at your earliest convenience.